Hi guys, I wanted to get on here and show you how I meal plan and just kind of go over how I meal prep as well. So I did my meal planning last night. I usually do it on a Friday because I go to the grocery store on Saturday, and then I do my meal prep on Sunday. So I don't do it all in one day, and that kind of takes the overwhelming factor out of it. Now, I will say a lot of people don't meal plan and meal prep because they feel like it's overwhelming. And it really isn't. You just have to get used to it and you have to know how to do it right. And then it will be super quick, super easy, and it will not be a daunting task to you. So I'll show you how I did it. Now what I do is I just have a blank sheet of paper, and I have like dinners all right here. So I have Monday through Friday, and I just go on to the nutrition app right here, and I look for recipes. Okay. Typically, I look to see what I have in the fridge, whatever, see what I need to use. But if I know, like, okay, I have some ground beef or ground turkey, what is a new recipe? I will look on this nutrition app. So, like, you can go and you can look for specific dinners, or you can do like a search. And so basically, I will do that. This app will also show you like different Shakeology recipes as well. So if you know you want something new, you can do that. So basically, that's what I do, how I meal plan. And so I say, okay, I'm going to have tacos Saturday night. I'm going to have like this healthy goulash one night. I'm going to make a beef stew in the crock pot. I will also kind of look at my week. Now I know like I have a massage on Tuesday, so I'm going to do a crock pot meal for my husband and the kids because I know that'll be super easy. So I make that appropriate for them. So I also kind of look at my schedule and my calendar to kind of help me figure out what type of meals that I want to do. And then I did some seasoned chicken and some veggies. Thursday, we're going to have like a breakfast type healthy thing. And then I'll also look at my lunches. I know this is the part that overwhelms people. So I am a person that I can eat the same thing 5 days in a row. But since my husband's now wanting me to meal prep for him, what I do is I'll maybe make 2 meals, and takes it 3 days. I take it 2 days, and the other meal 3 days and 2 days, something like that. So that can kind of vary it up. Also, I usually have something left over for dinner, and I know that that's going to be good for my meals too, but I don't always rely on that. I usually have 5 set meals for lunch for me, 5 set meals for my husband as well. So for instance, this week I am going to do a burrito bowl. So I'm going to have some whole grain rice. I'm going to have some ground beef. I'm going to have black beans. I'm going to have corn. I'm going to do avocado, and I have some spinach to throw in there too. I always have some sort of veggie, 100%, if not 2 veggies for my lunch. And then this week, we are going to make some bigger meals for dinner. So I said, we'll just have leftovers. I also look at my snacks. Now, my snacks are usually my times when I get a lot of my veggies in. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to do some carrots and cucumbers. And usually I make some sort of deal with that. I'm okay with, I have snap peas. That's what I'm going to do too. And I got to get some hummus as well. And then some bell peppers. So I always do my veggies for my snack just because sometimes it's a little bit harder to get it in otherwise. So, and then based off of those meals, I'll look to see what I have in the fridge, what I have in the pantry, and then I'll make my grocery list. So basically everything like that. And sometimes I'm not home when I do this, so I put question marks by things that, do I have that? I don't know, check, so and so. And so basically I'll do that. And like I said, use this app, okay, guys? And they also have like snack recipes too. I will say that on the Challenge Tracker app, I've put under files. If you go online, even if you go on your phone, I'll show you how you go on your phone because a lot of people don't know this. I've put example meal plans up there. So when you got your nutrition plan, you got labeled or you figured out which plan you are, A, B, C, D. I'm on the higher end just because I am pregnant in the later stage of my pregnancy. I don't usually get all those ones. But so I've made some up. I think I've made it up till C. I don't think I did one for D, but if you do D, then I'll make one for you. And it just has examples, and it's just kind of a very rough estimate, and it basically shows you how to break up your containers throughout the day and gives you an example way to do that. Now, of course, I don't know exactly what everybody likes, so it's very, very generic. But if you want me to do one of those specifically for you, I'd be more than happy to. And just going to be like, I like this type of thing or these types of foods, and I can figure it out. But look on there for examples. If I put something for dinners or if I put a recipe on there, I also put under the file section the actual recipe. So if you go onto your Challenge Tracker app right here, and if you click on the people at the very bottom, you will see it comes up with this, and it says info and files. You're going to click right there, and you're going to see all these files. So, oh, those are people. Sorry. Okay, you have to go to files. Sorry. So there's easy meal prep lunches. So those are some really good ones that it doesn't take a lot of cooking. There's the snack list. If you go to that snack list, and you know, okay, I need a snack with, this is an awesome, awesome resource. If you know I need a snack with more veggies, you're going to look for a snack that has a tally under the green. If you know you need to get a protein in, then you're going to look for one under the red. And so snacks are sometimes hard because I get in a rut with snacks because I eat the same thing over and over again, and I'm fine with it, especially now late in my pregnancy. But this is a great resource for your snacks too. But like I said, and then I put, like, for instance, here was a recipe for a Southwest avocado turkey burger. It's taking a while to load. But anyways, if I have a recipe on there, I put the, or if I have a meal, I also put the recipe on there too. I don't know if you can see that. So there you go. And I usually try to put how many containers that recipe has. So that's how I do my meal planning. So I'll take this to the grocery store. Meal planning just helps you stick to your list. You're not buying random things at the grocery store that are not going to compile a meal, and you're not tempted to buy one of those box meals or something like that that are going to be high in sodium, high in whatever that you don't even know the ingredients in and things like that. So a little bit of planning. This probably took me about 30 minutes. I've been doing this for a while, so we kind of have our routine of meals. I try to switch it up a little bit, but I've been getting used to this. So that also helps you stay on budget as well. So tomorrow, what I will do is, let me go back. So my lunch is super simple. So I'm just going to brown some meat, put some taco seasoning on there, things like that. And I'll make a video of that. What I really, really like to do, and I did it last week, is I did crock-pot fajitas for lunch and literally threw chicken in there, taco seasoning, bell peppers, onions, all my veggies in there. 3.5 hours later, it was done. I steamed some rice. I put rice in my bowl, and I put my chicken from my fajitas in there. And so every day, then I would grab an avocado, and I would grab avocado and maybe something else for lunch, and then my container. So one big thing about meal prepping that I will suggest is get some colorful containers. My Tupperware drawer is a mess, but I specifically have my meal containers for my meal prep. It's not just random like leftover containers because it's different compartments too. So you could put a fruit in this compartment, a carb in this compartment, and your protein in this compartment, so on, so on. Main thing with lunches, I know that's the more overwhelming part, is that make it a very, very simple meal. Okay. I know a lot of people do on that app that I was just showing you. I have some easy meal preps. If your meal prep needs chicken, I like to do the rotisserie chicken because I don't want to have to cook chicken. That's a whole nother step to add in. Do a crock pot meal if you can. Do a salad, but make sure you also have that protein in there too. So add that rotisserie chicken. Add even canned chicken, guys. Don't be against it. Just rinse that canned chicken off. That's not a problem, guys. Just read labels. So that's what I like to do. So tomorrow, what I will do is I will chop any veggies for any meals, for any dinners that I will need. And then I'll just put them in a Ziploc, put them in a container. So like Monday, if I know we're having a beef stew, I already have that chopped so that I don't have to do it in the morning but to put it in the crock pot, or 5:30 when I get home, or 5 o'clock when I get home and the kids are fussy and whining and they want food now. I'm not over here chopping for even 10 minutes. 10 minutes can save you a little bit. But if you do it as a big whole, it is not that daunting, not that overwhelming. So on a Sunday, probably take I honestly don't take more than an hour. Like an hour's like, oof, that's a little bit, that's a little lengthy for me. Just because I've been doing it for a little bit. So the key is choose those meals that are going to be super easy, but fit your container system and that you know that you can get it done and it's going to fill you up and make you feel good. So that's kind of how I meal plan. And then tomorrow I will show you how I do my meal prep. I'll speed it up a little bit. And I mean, it's not going to be that very long. So if y'all have any questions, just let us know. I will also put up an image just of my meals and my lunches and my snacks so you can get some more ideas. Y'all gonna have a good Saturday. Bye.